And welcome to Nancy's Neighborhood, folks. And this is a beautiful fall day outside. And we're going to talk about some fall activities, but we're also going to talk about, maybe if we have time, we're going to talk about a couple of Christmas activities. We may not have time. So I'm going to move right into it. I got Sharon Marr here from MainStreet, Cleveland. And she has Skipper the dog with her. And the reason she has Skipper the dog with her is she wants to talk first about a new project for downtown Cleveland that we have going on. So tell us, welcome Sharon, and tell us about it.
Well, thank you. I'm glad to be here, and Skipper's glad to be here, and he's going to either be a good example or a bad example of dogs to bring shopping downtown. We'll find out.
Right.
We were so excited. Last week we launched the Downtown Pet Friendly City, Better Cities for Pets program by Marr's Pet Care, and that's been about a year in the making. I first learned about it last year and last September, and City Council got interested in it, so we started talking to the businesses downtown about about bringing pets in to shop. So when we're out shopping and running our errands, we want to keep our pets with us as much as possible.
Yes.
And we have 39 businesses who are pet friendly, and that includes a list of restaurants who allow pets on their patio or sidewalk dining. So no pets inside the restaurants, of course, but definitely we have several that have patios and a great place to come and spend time with your pets. And through the Marr's program, we have these window clings and signage on participating businesses' doors. So when you walk up, you know who's pet friendly. You may see one that has a yellow paw print that says pets are welcome on our patio. That would be restaurants and some other places who have an outdoor area. And then we have some people who just can't have pets in for whatever reason, and they would have a "We Love Pets," but they're not allowed inside.
Yes, like the red ribbon. I love pets. I love pets, but I can't have them inside in the gift shop, you know. So, I mean, we've tried it, and it doesn't work because of the space in there. So, Skipper might work because he's smaller, but big dogs didn't work. So, this is something I think people might find interesting because you say Marr's has helped do this, help us initiate this, but people think about them as M&Ms and Twix candy bars.
Yes, Marr's Pet Care is a separate division. They are their headquarters is in Franklin, Tennessee, and they have a global industry with pedigree as one of their pet foods, dentist sticks for chewables, and just a variety of things that they have. Now Skipper's going to get wiggly.
Yeah.
He's getting hot, I think, making me hot. So they do, they started this program. They actually piloted it for the first time in Franklin, Tennessee, which is a sister Main Street community.
Yes, it is.
In
and
2017.
It's a beautiful little city. I was over there in August and loved shopping around the square. It's just so nice.
It is. It's a beautiful town, and they did it for the year of 2017 with really good success. And so we are one of 8 cities now in Tennessee to pilot this program with Marr's. And they've been a huge help and helped us with these materials. And you'll also find these rack cards in the shops that you go in. It just gives some common sense rules and codes of conduct about when you have your pets inside, that it's your responsibility. They're going to always be on a leash. You'll clean up after them. All those things that we know as pet owners are our responsibility. We have added water bowls at many of our business doors. So if you're walking your dog, if there's water, we're adding additional waste stations. So you'll have ways to help as you clean up after them. And we just think it's going to be a great addition for downtown. And as people are, the Greenway connects by sidewalk, you know, through into downtown. So you can just continue your walk and walk right on up there and do some of your shopping. And the banks allow pets in there. You go in there and do your banking and go in the post office, whatever you need to do.
How neat. Well, I think that's great. I hate to not have them in the red ribbon because I'm a real dog fanatic, but it, you know, it just won't work with, I have breakables and I have this and that and the other, so and small spaces and everything. But now, like a Skipper size could probably work. My granddog's size would not work because they're as big as this table, so that would not work. So I guess you can't just say, you can't discriminate on dog size on something like that. So, well, I'm thrilled we're doing this, so people will now be aware. Now,
one more thing on that. On our website, we have a map and all the participating businesses listed.
Fantastic.
And that's at MainStreetCleveland.com, so you can check that out and see exactly who's participating. And then I'm sure there's case by case. So we have some businesses who really just can't allow them in for various reasons.
Right.
So but we're happy to have everyone who can, and we understand the ones who can't.
That's exactly right, and I think that's awesome. So, MainStreet.com.
MainStreet
MainStreetCleveland.com.
spelled out, .com.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right, no capitals, just everything, MainStreetCleveland.com. If anybody wants to get a map, you dog owners may want to get a map and see where it is that your pets are welcome.
Absolutely.
And I think that sounds great. Now we have something else coming up on Wednesday. It will be the 31st block party.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, 31st block party. And just tell us all about it, Sharon.
All right. Well, we're so excited. You know, events have life cycles like everything else, but this event, it's amazing. After 31 years, it's still going strong.
Yes, it is.
And we love doing it. We'll have 15 to 20,000 people come through.
Mm-hmm.
We have 10,000 bags of candy packed and ready to go for Treat Street. Thank you to Marr's Chocolate for donating that candy to us. We have a wonderful
10,000.
10,000 bags.
I told somebody the other day 2,000. I was a little bit off, wasn't I? 10,000 bags of candy.
10,000.
And do we usually go through all of them? Okay.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
always. And they just give those out until they run out. So we open it at 6, and those usually go at least until 8:30 or so.
Oh, okay.
So they go out pretty fast.
Okay, and that's on Treat Street. So where will Treat Street be located?
It's on Church Street,
Okay.
and the candy giveaway is right in front of the Police Services Center at the intersection of Church and First.
Oh,
You'll
okay.
see a big red and white striped tent there, and you'll get in line on First Street somewhere along Stamper's Cafe Roma, and just follow the Treat Street line. And it moves fast. It's long, but it does move fast.
It is long and it does move fast. That's exactly right. So that starts at 6, but I think you have a costume contest.
Also
earlier.
at 6 o'clock,
Oh,
we
it's at
have that
6, okay.
on the post office fun stage there at the loading dock of the post office, which we make it into a stage.
Yes.
And then following that at 7, we have the Velocity of Sound DJ with lights and dance music for the kids who want to hang around there and dance and enjoy that. Our musical main stage lineup, starting at 5 o'clock, is a dance performance by Row Art Dance and Entertainment, which will be really fun. Then at 6 o'clock, we have Bad Tattoo, a great local band that everyone
Yes.
looks forward to.
Big following.
And at 8 o'clock, it's the Entice Band out of Nashville.
Mm.
And they've been back, they've been here a couple of times, once at the block party back in 2009. And we loved them. Had them back at one of the first Friday festivals, and
Oh, okay.
they were a big hit. So we wanted to bring them back again for the block party for this big crowd.
Fantastic.
So we're really excited about them. And then on the back alley stage, at the back alley gallery there behind the Craig Miles building, halfway between, it's a half block from the courthouse.
Yes.
We have a stage there. As people are going through the Treat Street line, they'll have a band entertaining them.
Oh, how neat.
And that'll be the Joel Beaver Band. So they're starting at 6 and they'll play until 8 or 8:30.
Wow, okay.
We have bounce houses along Broad Street and 54 vendors bringing all kinds of variety
54.
of food and information and candy, trick or treat at the vendors as well as Treat Street.
Oh, neat.
So it's going to be a big and a fun evening.
And the thing that people need to realize is it's free.
Yes.
Now, the vendors that are selling food and et cetera, that's not free, but the candy down Treat Street and all the other events, the bounce house and everything are free.
Absolutely. The only thing, yes, the food would be the only thing you would purchase for that event. And we have also, as the event's grown over the years, we have a couple of Solomon Family Solutions is doing a little concert there on Broad Street as people are traveling between Centenary Avenue and the block party. People like to go down Centenary and then come back and forth to the block party.
Mm-hmm.
So there'll be some bands and entertainment at Solomon Family Solutions on the path down there.
And that'll be great. And this started basically at DARE, started this 31, or I don't know how many years before the 31st anniversary they started this, but it was the city and county police and sheriff's department that did this as a safe way for kids to be off the streets.
It did. The first time it was done, it was at the police department back then. Arnold Botts was one of the main ones who founded that, and they gave out candy at the police department. I believe it rained the very first one. They ended up taking it down to the village and handing out a lot of candy down there. And they continued that, and then Centenary was having a celebration on the other side of downtown for those years, and those things merged together to form the block party when Main Street came to be in the early 90s.
And I think it's a wonderful event. I will be broadcasting from the gazebo down there for a little while everybody's setting up, and I think it's a great event. Usually a lot of great music, and it sounds like we got great music this year too. And do you need to mention who some of our sponsors are?
Oh, I would love to do that. We could not do this without our sponsors.
Absolutely
and
not.
Many of these have been with us for the entire 31 years, and we just can't say how much we appreciate that. So our platinum level sponsors are Check Into Cash, and then Marr's Chocolate, of course, is our Treat Street sponsor. Gold level is Coca-Cola Bottling Consolidated and the Cleveland Police Department. Silver level is Andrew Johnson Bank, the Bradley County Sheriff's Department. Pinnacle Financial Partners, Pioneer Jewelry, Pioneer Auto, and Waste Connections. And then bronze level is Cleveland or Bradley Cleveland Community Services, Cleveland State, Cricket Wireless, First Tennessee Bank, Scott Canopus, and Walker.
And that's awesome.
We appreciate them so much.
Absolutely, and it's like you say, you could not do it without them. Now, the streets will be closing approximately at what time downtown?
11:30.
11:30, okay.
And we will have those reopened probably around midnight. And another huge thank you to the Courts Community Service
Yes.
and the state and local organizations who come in and clean up for us. It's amazing because there's a lot of people, which means a lot of things hit the ground. But by Thursday morning, you won't know anything happened the night before. So
That's
it's
exactly
amazing
right.
how they do.
And this is Sharon's busy season now that she's got the downtown doggy thing going and the block party. And then we have the Christmas parade coming up
December 1st.
December 1st.
Yes.
And so I'm sure that there's time for people to still enter floats and whatnot in the parade.
It is November 16th is the deadline.
Okay.
You can enter actually until November 27th, but the 16th is the date to enter, but without a late fee. After the 16th, you can still, but there becomes a $40 late fee, and nobody wants to pay that.
No, they
So
don't. No,
get them
they
in by the
don't.
16th. The tree lighting and carols in the city is November 30th, and then the parade is December 1st, and always a wonderful time and just great events that we love doing.
It is, and we have the reverse caroling, you said, on November the 30th, and you start, I guess we'll start with First Baptist at the old post office, and instead of the carolers going to people come to the carolers.
That's
And that's fun.
Yes.
That's a great event. So, Sharon, thank you so much, and thank you for bringing Skipper on with us. And,
Oh, you're
and he's been so polite.
He has been
And so he's
good.
an example of what you can take into your stores, and because you're a good doggy, Skipper. Yes, you are.
Today
and
I am.
anything last minute that you need to tell anybody?
I think that's got it covered for now.
All right.
We're excited to be here, and thank you for having us, and come out to the block party and enjoy shopping downtown with your pets.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Sharon. Folks, don't go away. I'll be right back after we do a commercial. And like I always say, watch our commercials and support our sponsors because they help pay our bills. So I'll be right back with some more guests to tell you about another event that's coming up right after the block party. So I'll be right back.